Alright everyone, so it is currently 8:30, first day of the week is a Monday, and I got off school till a little bit later because I got two free periods in the morning, so basically what I've already done is an hour of back testing, got a whole month done, and right now I have an hour and a half before I need to go into school, so basically what I'm going to do to finish up the morning is backtest another month, and then however much time I have left after backtesting a month, I'm gonna read. What book am I reading? I'm reading Trading in the Zone. I don't know if you guys can see that shit. Yeah, I think a lot of people know of that book. So I just got done reading The Best Loser Wins. That's a good one. I definitely recommend that, because I've already applied the shit I've learned. Obviously, when you read a book, I feel like any book you read, you shouldn't just blindly apply everything you learn. But there's definitely there's ways to extract the good stuff. And I think that's a point for, like, everything in life, to be fair. Like, let's say, Andrew Tate. A lot of people don't like him, but I don't feel like you have to like him. Even let's assume he is a human trafficker. This is so off topic. Let's say he is a human trafficker. Obviously, that means he's a terrible person. You can take the good stuff from him and still find value in what he says, because he still says some valuable stuff. So, or more of a trading example like ICT. A lot of people don't like the ICT personality. I've never gone too far into the ICT rabbit hole, but I heard a good saying from Matthew. He used to be in the Discord, my friend Matthew. He said you have to separate the man from the concept, and I feel like that's important for everything. Like, take the good stuff, ignore the bad stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the books. That's such an off-topic rant, but whatever. So basically, I'll go into school, I'll come back for lunch, really quickly do the pre-market analysis for the camera, but luckily I have period 5 free, which this is the last week where I'll be trading in period 5, because for those of you who aren't aware, daylight savings for the UK, so now the UK, a fucking month later than the US, the clocks are going, I don't know, they're doing something by an hour, but basically it's going to move the trading session for New York, it's going to move that from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. So then school finishes at 3. So it'll be my period 6, which I'll be trading in period 6. And then it'll be kind of annoying because I'll be walking home. Like, whatever. I'll just use the phone. Better than having to trade in lesson. But anyway, we've got that, and then economics. I think the economic teacher is chilled out about having the laptops open, so we should be all good. But I have been moved to the front middle of the class, which is not fucking ideal. But regardless, if I make a stupid trade, you guys need to punish me. No, that sounds fucking weird. You guys need to fucking call me out, bro. Call me out and say, you just talk all this shit, but you can't actually trade for shit. If I take a loss, but it's a good trade, I'll be fine. But I just need to take the right fucking trade and not break my rules. And I feel confident enough that in my strategy that I'm not going to break it. But I'm going to get on with this shit I want to do now. And then I'll be back for the pre-market analysis. Alright, so 2 of my lessons got called off. So I only have 1 lesson today. Guess what? The 1 lesson I have is when I need to trade. So that's not fucking ideal. But I got everything I wanted to get done this morning, plus extra. Now, pre-market analysis. Coming on to NQ. Basically, what I'm seeing is, it looks pretty fucking bullish. I don't think we're gonna fill this gap in. Coming on the 4 hour. We are in this bearish imbalance. So we could expect to kind of come and fuck up London lows, or we could come all the way down to here. It just depends what the market presents. It's fucking hell, bro. Just depends what the market presents itself with in the given moment. Coming on to the 1 hour, again, you've got an imbalance fucking here, which we got to be careful of. I could realistically see short down to here, to this imbalance, yeah? But once we get into this imbalance, I'll be looking for long positions, I reckon. Just depends, again, on what the market presents me with. We might, we've got market open in 15 minutes, but I like to wait 20 minutes after market open to take my trades. Just because, it's kind of wait for the huge volatility to fucking wear down. It's just so we can get a clean move. So, yeah, I mean, it could spike up. It could spike up, take out these London highs from this day. It could do all sorts of shit. Literally in the next, 40 minutes? So, it's more of just a case of see what happens in the next 40 minutes. And, yeah. ES is kind of the fucking same. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of just the same shit. Again, we're in a 4-hour imbalance, but it is a pretty strong uptrend. I don't know, man. We'll just see what the market presents us with. Hopefully I don't turn into a fucking Down syndrome. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't really want to trade like that while I'm trying to fucking pass a combine. Ugh. I might get some caffeine in me, I don't know. I feel kind of tired. Alright, in a bit. Okay, guys, so this first clip, I was in a bit of a rush to school. I literally had all the time in the world this morning, yet I still failed to get into school on proper time. So here I am. This room is called like F something. Sat down. It's a little bit louder than I'd like, but I only had 10 minutes to do. 10 minutes sat there before market, not market open, but before 9:50, which is when I like to trade. And at first I did have a bearish bias, but after seeing price break to the upside yet again, and the trend all for the whole of the day already being bullish, I was like, no, we're only going to be taking longs. So, next clip is I kind of had to rush over to economics. Thank the Lord my economics teacher didn't want us to do proper work. I was a little bit stressed, just being in the classroom environment, and I don't know what's going to happen next, if the teacher's going to say shut your laptops or whatever. Was a bit annoying, and also I forgot to place a stop loss on this trade, which was a fucking rookie error, so I had to stare at it the whole time, which made me even more stressed. That's obviously all my fault. I need to remember to put a stop loss on straight away in the future. Guys, never blame anyone but yourself. Never blame the markets. Only blame yourself. Even for everything. Even if it isn't really yourself, convince yourself it's your own fault. And yeah, I mean, I took a long, started going well. It's really kind of shitty price action. But yeah, to the post-market analysis, I'll kind of explain what's going on, why the trade was exited so early, because, to be fair, we'll just get into it in the post-market. It was an okay day. I'm happy with my analysis. The markets are still choppy as fuck. We were making our way to TP. It was just like it's just like a snail trail of a fucking price action. I don't know. It's just like it wasn't very nice. It wasn't very pleasant. Ultimately, I made a fuck up. I don't know if I said it in the voice overlay, but the fuck up was that I exited the trade way too early. Why did I do that? Because I thought I had two positions, both with 500 in. So I just got the fuck out of the trade. So this isn't really a psychological thing. I just thought I'd already got 1,000 profit. So I was like, I'm out. Regardless, I'm blaming it on myself for not knowing, for not being aware, because I got a bit of a panic on. Thinking like, oh shit, I thought the order got rejected, but it did, and then. Regardless, the positive outlook is that my account is now sat at like $10 under 51,000. So, regardless of if I carried that trade all the way to it's what the TP was supposed to be or not, basically, I still have two more trades to win. So regardless of what happened, if I win the next two trades, I would have passed the account anyway, and I still will pass the account. And I genuinely think I will win the next two trades. You guys can fucking clown on me in the comments right now, and you guys are allowed to clown on me tomorrow if the trade I take tomorrow is a loser. But I am so confident. I'm so confident that I'm passing this fucking account. I'm getting a clean sheet. I've never been more confident. Usually I'm like, oh, we'll see how it goes. No. I'm taking the opportunities that I'm presented with, and if they're there tomorrow and the day after, I will take the opportunities I'm given, and the account will be passed. But going into the post-market analysis, we had a bullish bias. Why? Because it already had so much bullish momentum. There was nothing looking left. There was nothing that was going to stop it from going up. We had this inverse fair value gap here. 4 hour, same deal. Super strong uptrend. A lot of people always think these are going to get filled. Statistics say these 50% of the time do not get filled on the first day they're created. The bias, clearly bullish. Which candle was the candle I traded? The 10 a.m. candle. I wanted to wait till 10 a.m. to trade because I wanted an inverse of this gap before I traded. We got the IFVG. 1 hour, kind of the same deal. We inversed over there. Super bullish bias. And I need to turn executions off. How the turn executions off? And you can see here, we come into this imbalance, bullish imbalance. We then inverse the 1 hour gap with the same candle. Going down to the 5 minute. What did we have? We had a breaker structure with this candle. Sure, we have an inverse fair value gap here. But we have the 5 minute order block. So yes, we inverse that, but we have the 5 minute order block retraced into. Followed by inverse of this fair value gap on the 1 minute. Now we're going to take longs. We took longs there. Stop loss at the bottom of the gap. We held it up until here. 1 to 1.2. Obviously, it could have been played out fully. I'm an idiot. I'll take full accountability for that. But at the end of the day, once I got out the trade, I wasn't all like, oh, I'm going to get back in. I'm going to get back in. Because as you can see, if I were to have rushed to get back in, I got out here. If I'd rushed to get back in after that accidental closure, which was accidental, but it also wasn't because my state of mind was really panicked. Guess what? I would have entered back in the trade and I would have shit my fucking pants because of the fucking drawdown I would have been in here. So, it's like, it really wouldn't have been fun to have continued being in. And that could have just led to me getting stressed while we're down here and exiting the trade at a loss. So I did the next best thing, and that's what I'm really happy with. So ultimately, the account balance, you guys can see right, I mean, here, it's at, we'll call that 51,000. This was a 500 win. If I win the next two trades in a row, this will be passed. There's no point talking too much just yet, though. Maybe if we get to tomorrow, then we can start being like, okay, this is it. We just need to perform how we're supposed to perform. Even if we don't win the next 2 trades in a row, the probability from my backtesting says, if we keep following the plan, will be all freaking good. I think the maximum win streak in a row from my backtesting is like a 5 trade win streak. So, yeah, I mean, fuck it. I'm happy with today. We've had 2 winners in a row. I literally don't remember the last time I had 2 wins in a row. It happened today. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube. Join the Discord, link in description. I'll see you guys tomorrow.